Hmm. Guys, do you think Liema made the right decision to leave Big Brother's house? I mean, after this week is the finale. Do you think she made the right decision leaving Big Brother house with the check in her hand? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. But before that, let's go into this video properly. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Guzzy and this is Chat with Guzzy. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please like, share and comment. Thank you guys. So on this particular video, we'll be talking about the Big Brother Mzansi live nomination show and the Head of House challenge. So let's start with the Head of House challenge. Now, this Head of House challenge was not a small one. Big Brother had told them that this challenge was to test their endurance, their mental dexterity, and their problem solving skills. Yes, he had told them that it was going to go in 2 rounds, and for the first round, the ladies were to go first, then the male. Basically, what were they to do? They were to sit down and put like rest their legs on a stool that was in front of them. Then they were to be handcuffed with the rope of these buckets that you can see. And they were to basically, the ninjas then, when the buzzer came up, remove the stools and they were to balance the water. So if you do anyhow, your water pour, you are out. And Big Brother told them that they cannot use their hands to support their legs. The only thing they can do is put their hands on the bench that they were sitting. Yes, that's the only thing they could do. They could also lean backwards. Now, this game looked easy for the guys because the ladies went first. And they basically had tips. Like Mark Jr. was just giving Liema tips. No, do like this. No, you're not doing it well. Do like that. Well, Mpumi was the first person to be evicted from this particular challenge. And afterwards, that was when Liema started giving faces and giving everything. Liema was tired and she was the next person to go. And that was how Z qualified amongst the ladies for the second round. Now, Big Brother had called the gents and the 5 of them had gone. Here, it was not even a funny thing nor an easy challenge. Yes. Now, Sinaye was the first person to actually go. And then it now became a thing of everybody doing faces and all. It was just Papa Ghost was the one that I say was steadfast. But the others, you could tell that no, they were in serious pain. And the ladies were laughing because they were telling them, oh, now you guys know how it feels. And then Mahkeke had leaned backwards, Mark Jr. had done the same, and all the gents were on the floor. Yes, their water had poured and all that. At least that gave them time to rest. The ninjas had checked the buckets and then they had refilled it and reset the game. And as they reset the game, that was when Mahkeke got evicted and then Mark Jr. got evicted and then Willie, yes, got evicted and we saw the crown go to Papa Ghost. And then the second round, Big Brother had told them that they were dumps. However, they will have to spin a dice to know who will go first. Yes. And the highest person would be the first person to pick. And at the end of the spin, Z had picked 3 while Papa Ghost had picked 6. So he was the first person to pick. And the first thing he picked, Big Brother had told them basically that each dome, there were 7 domes, each dome is 1 point. He had told them that after they finish doing each task, they must raise their hands. Yes. So the first person to raise the hand that did it correctly and raise the hand wins. Now, they were to pick domes, as I said before. Papa Ghost had gone ahead to pick dome 6, and Big Brother had given them words scrabbled together, and I told them to form 3 words from it. And Papa Ghost got that one. He was the first person to finish and got that 1 point. The next he picked was Dome 3, which said that they should thread 4 needles. And Z was the first person to finish this. Yes, and at this point it was 1-1. So Z picked the next dome, which was Dome 5. And there they were to ask to solve a math puzzle. Yes, they were basically to write the answer. And it was 3 Abi 3 plus 2 times 5. Now, using the board maths will give you 13. However, Z said it's 25, while Papa Ghost said it was 30. And Big Brother had told them that they both failed. However, they have to roll the dice again, and the highest would pick since nobody got it. And it was Mark Jr. that was the highest. Yes, and he was asked to pick again. And then he went ahead and he picked Dome 4 for the fourth question. And they were to basically separate two keys that were intertwined. And he had finished first again. He picked the fifth dome, which was Dome 2. And they were to basically untangle or unknot a set of rope that was tied together. And he finished first again. At that point, Z was like, fuck you, and all that. But you could tell that she was just joking. It wasn't like something that was so serious. She was just pained that she was still in 1 point. Then he picked Dome 1 as the sixth dome. And there they were basically handcuffed, yes, and they were asked to uncuff themselves. Yes, so using the keys of the handcuff. And that was how Papa Ghost uncuffed himself first again. So Big Brother said there was no need for them to open Dome 7 since the points were clear. Yes, Papa Ghost had 4 points and Z had 1. So even if they were to go ahead to do the 7th dome, even if Z wins, it still doesn't change the fact that Papa Ghost was leading. So there was no need to basically do Dome 7. And that was how Big Brother had told Papa Ghost that he had won the head of house challenge. Yeah, so he was the head of house. So basically there's no handing over. And Big Brother had told him, basically had asked him who he was inviting as his guest to the head of house room. And he had stated that he was going to invite Z. I mean, if you look at it, Z actually deserved it because she fought her way to that semi-finals. And Z was so excited. When Big Brother had asked her if she had accepted, she had done like she was thinking. But she accepted. And when they went into the house, she had ran to the head of house room. And she was just pretty much excited that she was in the head of house room. And Papa Ghost was excited that he had a roommate. Because it wasn't easy for him as he picked Lerato and Lerato left. So he's happy he got a roommate, and Z on the other hand is happy that she's in the head of house room. Now let's talk about the nominations. So Lawrence has started it and he had told us that the nominations were real and that the fate room is still in play. Biggie then told the housemates the usual, telling them that there's no save and replace, and told them that they should nominate. The first person to nominate was Mark Jr. He nominated Willie and Mpumi. He nominated Willie because he said Willie's energy to him is weird and Willie is friendly with everybody. Mpumi because of same reason, but that her tone towards him was disrespectful at the lounge and that she raised her voice on him and he didn't appreciate that. The vibe has been off. Mpumi nominated Sinaye and Liema. Sinaye because he's a competitive person, he is strong, and that for her he's a threat. And Liema because based on her personality, she has picked a fight for the money and she's a threat. Mahkeke had nominated Willie and Mpumi. Willie because he once nominated him and this is his last bullet. Also, he's a strong competitor. Mpumi because he has never nominated Mpumi and this is his last bullet. Now, Liema nominated Z and Mpumi. Z because young Papi is out and she basically wants to see Z's true self, that she feels like Z has been hiding, and her being up would challenge her. Mpumi because she loves her but she's competition. Papa Ghost nominated Mark Jr. and Willie. Mark Jr. because he uses words that he does not appreciate around him, like the B word for the ladies. And Willie because he does not think he would make it past another eviction if he is nominated, and also he is a competitor. Willie nominated Liema and Mark Jr. Liema because Liema delayed in completing her chores and in anything that needs teamwork, and Mark Jr. because Mark Jr. is his competitor in the arena, and with him out, he will have better chances of winning. Z nominated Mahkeke and She also nominated Liema Mahkeke because he's a good player, he plays a good game. And Liema because basically Wager, she doesn't put in much effort and pulls everyone back. Also Mahkeke because I mean he's the least person she has connected with. Last but not the least was Sinai, who nominated Mahkeke, saying that he doesn't like he did not stand last week, so he should stand this week. And Mpumi, because Mpumi is a competitor, he would like to eliminate his fierce competitor. He feels like she also nominated him and he's following his guts, and that's why he's nominating her. Big Brother then went ahead to call names. In fact, at the point, Big Brother was like, you know what? Everybody is up. This is the last nomination, and the whole house is up except Papa Ghost. Big Brother then told them that the fate room is back in play. And as usual, there were two rounds. The first round was Lucky Deep. The ninja shook it, and afterwards, housemates got to pick one after the other. Big Brother had told them that they would reveal all at once and stand on the line as they did last week. And after that was done, Liema was the one that picked the red ball. And this was where shit got real. Yes, baby girl wore the white nonsense she was to wear and she started crying. She was both crying and praying. And when she got to the white room, Big Brother had told her that, like, she saw the check of 250,000 rand and she saw 1 minute. And Big Brother had just told her that this time around, it was basically options placed before her. Yes, she had the right to make a decision. Now, she had just two decisions to make. Either to take the money, the 250,000 rand, and leave the show immediately. She would get evicted immediately. Or she does not press this red button and goes back into the house, will still be on the nomination list and all that. And she was to press the button if she was picking the check within 1 minute. Now, Liema, according to her, she did not understand the rules. Instead of her to ask, she did not ask. She was looking at the time, she was panicking, and then she pressed the red button. And she was asking Big Brother, what should I do? And Big Brother had told her, to pick your check and go into the house. Let me announce your departure. And that was when she realized that she was to leave the house. And she was confused, saying that she did not know. That was not the decision she wanted to make. She picked the check and left. And when she got into the house, the housemaid saw her with the check and she was telling the housemaid she had been evicted. However, she is with money. She won money. And the likes of Mahkeke were like, she made a good decision. Mahkeke said that, in fact, she should give him the money, he will leave the house. Because if that was placed before him, he will pick the money because there's no assurance in the game. And for Papa Ghost said that cannot be him. Maybe in week 3 or week 4. But this close to the finals, he would not make that decision. I beg my subscribers and people watching, if you were in this situation, which will you pick? Will you go to the finals, which is uncertain, or come back to the house and be on the nomination list, which is uncertain? Or will you pick the 250,000 rand that you can see on the table? Because the housemates were like, your life has changed with this money. If you were in this situation, what will you do? Big Brother told her to leave the house. The housemates were clapping. Mahkeke was clapping. Mpumi was clapping. That she made the right decision. And she was like, she has never seen people so excited that someone is leaving the house before. And Mahkeke did not even hide how he was feeling. Mahkeke was like, if he was the one, he would have left. Well, that's it. Big Brother told them after she had left that they are all up for eviction. So guys, Liema is out of the game, yes, and we have 7 housemates left and 6 are up for eviction. Go save your faves because like 2 people will be going home on Sunday. That's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Please, if you're yet to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Thanks for watching. I love you all. Bye guys.